Hey y'all, so your man Phil here. I've got another parcel. I promised myself I wouldn't buy anything new, but this popped up and I just had to get it. So let's open this up. DHL have done a great job getting this to me, as have the actual manufacturer. Oh shit, I dropped it. Dropped it. I got it from, it's another Timex, and this is a new release. And I saw it and I just thought, you know what, I've got to get it. I shouldn't have done it. I promised myself I wouldn't buy any more watches, but I saw this and I got so excited. I just thought, I've got to get it. I've got to get it. Have a look at that. It's a Snoopy from your man Timex. Oh, at least I put it in a little special box. Look at this. Timex. My dog is very excited. He's come down here. There she is. Now, it's the little one where it's going round and round. And I was worried that the plastic thing, because it's got a little dial that goes round and round. So let me pull it out, hang on. Oh my God, it's difficult to get out. So that comes out there, little box. How does this come out? I probably didn't need to take that out, did I? How do I get the watch off this? I'm no good at opening these, am I? How is that held in there? Ah, so that comes off there. Up she pops. And then there it is, moving. Yeah. Let me have a look. It's got a sticker on it. Yes, it's got a sticker on the crystal there. Now, do I like the? Yes, it's okay. I was worried that the little plastic, because if you can see, Charlie and that is slowly going around the dial, so it changes. I think I was expecting it to go quicker than that. I don't know why, but anyway, I'm going to do a full review. But initial reactions are, I like it. I wish Charlie was going around a bit quicker, but he wouldn't, would he? Because it's the second hand. Anyway, full review coming up. So what do I think about it? Well, it's I love it. Okay, so at this point I realised that the lighting was too bright. There's too many reflections. So I do a quick little spin around here, just showing you a bit of a close-up. You can see the little plastic dial there. I can live with that. It's not massively visible. I think when you're close up on it, you can see it more than you can on the wrist. But anyway, I had to wait for the sun to go down, which only was about an hour later, and then I'm back again. So here I am in the dark, with the light on me, if you get my drift. So here's a quick review of my Timex Peanuts Marlin Automatic Space. There's quite a lot in that description, but that is what they've got it on their website. It's newly launched. I thought I'd buy myself a new watch because I don't need more than 30 something, do I? So anyway, I bought this one. I quite like Peanuts, the edible kind, but also the comic strip, first introduced in the 50s, featuring good old Charlie Brown and Snoopy. I quite like the design of this. I've always wanted a watch where there's sort of movement, animation on the actual dial itself. And this has got all those elements. Initial thoughts are the strap is a little bit disappointing. Also, it's a very highly polished case, and I'm not sure I like that anymore. I do prefer a little bit of brushing, a bit of something on the case. I mean, it has got it on the case back. There's a little bit of brushing on the screw down, but it's still a really pretty thing. I was also slightly worried that the little disc in which the characters are moving will be highly visible, and thankfully it's not. I mean, you can see it a little bit. It's almost like having the sticker. You know, when you first get a new watch, you have a sticker protecting the crystal. Well, it's almost a little bit like that, but better. Talking about the crystal, it's a acrylic crystal, so I don't know if that's good or bad really, but it's, you know, it looks the biz. It's got a nice sort of dome to it. I think this is like a 13 mil thickness. It's quite small. The crown hasn't got any signature on it, which is a bit of a disappointment. It's quite light. It feels quite it feels light, very light on the wrist as well, which is quite nice. The strap has got obviously Timex on the buckle. It's just a solid strap. There's no padding or anything like that. I find it peculiar that they put, what do they put on here? Eco-friendly genuine leather. So maybe they've been reared a certain way or something like that. But yeah, the little date window, there's no way I'm going to be able to read that. I mean, my eyesight is so bad. The other bad thing about the dial is it's quite difficult to tell the time. The hands are obviously obstructed a lot of the time by the characters spinning around, and they're also very thin. So that isn't great. I mean, the hour markers, applied hour markers, are tasty. I like that. Very simple, just battens of silver there. And it's got a bit of a starburst to the... Has it got a starburst? Sunburst? No, it hasn't got a sunburst. It's just a matte silver finish to the dial, which works really well. I mean, you don't want too much happening with the dial because it's already there, isn't it? You don't want to go crazy. The back, it's got an exhibition case on the back. One thing I did notice was on the case back, the characters aren't actually square to the watch, and I suppose that's because they have to screw down the case back to a certain tightness, a certain torque, and it'll end up where it ends up. So I can live with that. It's a Miyota movement, and Timex have gone to the effort of actually putting their name on the rotor at least. So it's not obviously their own movement, but at least they put their name on the rotor, which spins very freely, by the way. It's a real spinner, quite like that. It's not very noisy either. So the other Timex I got and reviewed had quite a noisy rotor. This one's not too bad. 50 meters water resistant. I wouldn't call it waterproof. I wouldn't want to go into the pool or anything with that. Not that I'd subject anyone to that pleasure anyway, but it's, yeah, on the wrist. Yeah, on the wrist, mate. So yeah, on the wrist is really comfy. 40mm case, fits really well. As I say, it's not very heavy, so there's no real wobble there. It's just really comfy. Nothing digs in. The strap is comfy, although it's a bit boring, it is quite comfy. There's a bit, I've got quite skinny wrists, so I could probably cut a bit off. I'm not going to cut a bit off, but I could probably do that a little shorter. But obviously a strap is a strap, and you can easily get another one. But yeah, I think I'm happy with it. I like it. It's definitely a keeper. I saw it and I thought, you know what? I love it. I've always wanted one with something going round on the dial, and this suits me just fine. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with Snoopy. I had Snoopy all around my bed, all the little cut out cartoons. So it's good to have this. I've got another one. I've got a Charlie Brown one over there as well from Timex. Unfortunately, I can't afford the Omega Snoopy or whatever. So I have to live with Timex. And from what I understand, Timex have had a long connection with Peanuts and Snoopy. So I'm quite happy that they're still using it. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. It comes in this lovely little box. In there you've got a little thing. As you probably saw, I struggled to get it out. You have to pull this bit out to actually pull the whole thing out to get the watch out. The model number is this. And there's the little, you get that as well. I promised myself this is going to be one of the last watches I buy. Whether I can sustain that, I don't know. I just can't help buying watches. I promised my wife I'm not going to buy any more watches. So I bought this directly from Timex, and I got a 15% discount for subscribing. So it came in at £230, which is quite a lot. But I mean, it's an automatic watch. It's quite interesting. There's I've always liked the things where they spin round. I think Mr. Jones does one where it's like a swimming pool and the ball or someone's hat or something goes round and round. I quite like that when there's sort of a bit of animation to the watch. So I was quite happy to pay that, and it wasn't, unreasonable amount of money. So this is the first sort of new to the market, because it's only just come out, one that I'm doing. So hopefully that will get more likes and subscribes. Probably won't, but because I don't really care, but it's nice to, get some recognition for hours and hours I do all this. I don't do it for hours and hours. I was just bored, I've got nothing better to do. Anyway, I tried to record this earlier in the daylight, and I'll just show you what it looked like. It was awful. There's no wobble at all. And now, so I've had to come back here into the dark with my lights on, because I was getting too many reflections. Anyway, I'm freaking knackered, so I'm going to close now, and that'll be the end of it. All right, love. See you later. Like and subscribe. Over and out, bitches.